Hey guys, it's Dan and welcome to my video. Today we are opening up some Black Bolt and White Flare, which is the newest set from Pokemon. It is considered a holiday set, so there is no booster boxes. So the best we've got today is a Black Bolt ETB, a White Flare ETB, a poster collection, and a White Flare binder collection to open. In total, that's over 25 packs, so we have a good chance of getting something half decent. If not, there is plenty of just really nice arts in this set anyway. Lots of art rares. I think there's one for every Pokemon in Gen 4. But without further ado, please enjoy the video. Consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy it. And let's get into these packs. So let's get into the poster collection. Here you have the code card. And then you have a promo card for each one of the starters, which look just so cool. The old black and white holo is back and it is better than ever. Here we have the first pack. I got another code card for you. Can we get some first pack magic? I don't know the answer to that as this is a voiceover, but you will soon see whether we do or we do not. I've also put the chase cards on the right hand side, so let's see if we can pull one of those straight away. Here's the reversers coming up. Got it. And we do get an AR on the very first pack. A go look. I mean, this artwork's just stunning. It's just going for a stroll in a nice, sunny, breezy day. I have put the prices on the screen, as you can see, for that Garlook, but I'm pretty sure they're fairly inflated with it being a new set. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a really nice card, but £13 for a brand new AR that is fairly common as far as I'm aware, that's pretty steep to me. But I will continue to do so throughout the video just for the sake of you guys, so you can see roughly what the price is at the moment, with it being the day after release. This was recorded on the Saturday. So can we get anything else in the second pack? A Clink Clank and a Volcarano Holo, which is very nice as well. Like I say, the holo pattern is back from the old black and white sets back in the day, and it is better than ever. That holo foil pattern is very cool. We'll just let this run on a little bit. Let's continue with the packs. Oh, and yeah, they've put the holofoil on some energies as well, which do actually complete the set. So don't bin those and don't get rid of them. They are part of the set, so they're very nice. Anything in the third pack, an Oshawott reverse, and the Terrakion holo, which artwork, he looking very mean, very stern. Not quite sure why he's so angry, but he looks pretty angry to me. So the fourth and final pack of the poster collection. Here we go. Card to the front, a nice leaf energy there. So we've got Litwick, Duckler, Deerling, Boldor, Watchdog, Brave, Bangle, Garbodor, a reverse Pokeball, Deerling, and a Joltik AR, which looks so cool. A Gothita Hollow at the back there as well. But he's just chilling on that lamp, keeping nice and warm. Joltik's, I don't know, he's a strange electric type in my opinion, but he is very cute. So let's transition straight into the binder collection. I didn't show the binder off, so apologies for that, but go have a look at it online. It is pretty cool. Both of them are very nice, to be fair. So let's get into the first pack of this. So this is 5 packs of White Flare. That's the Reshiram, which you can get from the White Flare. The Black Bolt is the Zekrom, and you can also get the Red Victini from both sets. So it is in both sets. It has a separate number completely, but they are the new rarities that they have brought out with this set. They are called the Black White Rarity, and I assume the Victini is called the Red Rarity. I haven't seen that confirmed, but yeah. But those cards are super rare, and they are, they're very cool. They're not the first black and white cards we've had. I think the original black and white set had a black and white Zekrom in there too, but I could be wrong on that. Just a holo Samurott to finish that pack off. We have 3 packs left, if I can count, or two maybe. So let's see if we can get anything else in these 2 packs. But going back to the rarities, I like them cards. Don't get me wrong; they're very cool. They're very different to what we've had recently. But I'm still a sucker for just the SIRs. I think the artwork on those is just so nice, and you can't pass them up. As you can see with the chase cards, that Zekrom and Ends Plan are just, that Ends Plan is just stunning. Also, a very big fan of trainer cards. Here we get a Master Ball Source book. I also forgot these were in the set. So, and a Lipod AR. So we actually ended up with a double hitter in that pack, which is nice. That Lipod artwork is just stunning. It looks hand drawn. It looks like somebody's just penciled that onto the card. But the shine on them is just fantastic. But yeah, let's see. So we have 2 packs left or 1. Wait for me to pick it up. Two. So we do have 2 packs left. I did count right. So let's see if we're getting in this pack. That Drudigan of the chase cards is actually just a standard AR, but I am a very, very big fan of Dragon type Pokemon, and I just think it looks cool. He's just chilling there, basking in the sunlight like a big reptile, as he is. So if we pull that today, I would be very, very happy. Get a Minshew. And as Reshiram EX, just a regular EX, but a pull is a pull. The shine on these cards are fantastic from the Sun and Moon. No, Sun and Moon? No, not Sun and Moon. Scarlet and Violet, that's the one. Scarlet and Violet era. These EXs, just the hollow foil all over the card is really nice to see. I'm really pleased they kind of make those normal cards into like something that you want to get still, because they look really nice in the binder when you have a full page of them. So let's see if we can get anything in the last pack of this poster. No, wasn't a poster collection. The binder collection. So we also get a Gothita AR, which is fantastic, and a Cuffigregus Hollow. The Gothita AR looks very cool. She's just chilling. I'm not really sure what she's doing, but she's just chilling out. So these are the cards we got from the binder collection. Not bad. So out of 5 packs, 5 packs, 4 pulls in total, 1 being a double hitter. So let's move on to the ETB. So first up, we have the Black Bolt ETB. Unfortunately, this actually came to me ripped. It was a pre-order and it was ripped. So thankfully, I managed to get my hands on another sealed one to keep. But we are going to rip this one anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter, but it was a little bit frustrating at the time. Code card for you also. Let's see if we can get some first pack magic. We have 9 packs to open in both of the ETBs each, obviously from the set that they are. So this is all Black Bolt set. Can we get anything for the first pack? Pawniard Reverse and a Simisage AR, which for the price of it, I mean, again, these prices could be anything right now. I don't know if they're correct or not. That card is really, really nice. I'm not a big fan of the sort of Elemental Monkey trio, but as far as ARs go, that's a very nice card to pull. So hopefully this continues, and we've had decent luck so far. We have had an AR from each of the sort of products that we've opened so far. So let's see if that continues. This Elgium and Alamaloma, is that how you say it? Runiluculus. Geez, these names are really hard. And we got a reverse one, so I'm not going to try and say it again. Simisage and a Concord normal hollow. So nothing too crazy in that pack, but we move on to the next one. So this is 3 packs in. Let me know what you guys think of this set. I'm really happy with it. I mean, Black and White is obviously an extremely popular Pokemon set. As I said earlier in the video, you know, Gen 3 was probably my limit when I kind of started to fall out of following it very closely. I still obviously play the new games and things like that, but my real interest is Gen 1, 2, and 3. And an Air Balloon Hollow, Reverse Hollow, and a Zekrom EX Hollow at the back there. Like I said earlier, these EX cards are pretty stunning still, so a pull's a pull in my opinion. You can't be too unhappy with that. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, first 3 gens were definitely more up my street, but I know Black and White were extremely popular at the times from friends playing and things like that. So I can see this set being extremely popular, and with the amount of cards left to collect in this set, it's just crazy. I think somebody has worked it out recently that if you want to master set this, so that includes obviously all the SIRs or the hyper rares, if that's what you want to call them, all the ARs, and then you've got master balls of each card, you've got pokeballs of each card, and obviously then the regular sort of base set. I think it's over 800 cards, which is just insane. As far as I'm aware, there's not been a set in recent history that's come anywhere close to that amount of cards to master set. So unless you've got serious money to spend on lots of packs, you're probably talking 5 to 6 figures worth of packs, in my opinion, to master set it, to get every master ball if you want to pull them, which is just a crazy amount of money. You're probably gonna end up buying lots of singles for this if you're gonna master set it, and also that will cost you a pretty penny, I'm sure. With there being so many to collect, as we say that, we get a Meloetta EX in that pack. Very stunning. I think I actually forget to add that in at the sort of summary at the end, but whoops, no way. There was just so many pulls. I just lost track of what I got and obviously missed that one. just picking off a little bit of hollow foil there, which was a bit weird. I've never seen that kind of bleed. It wasn't on the front of the card; it was on the back of the card in front, and it was almost like it was flaked off. It was almost like a little shard of hollow rather than it being stuck to the card, which was a little bit surprising. But thankfully, it didn't ruin the integrity of the cards. So we get an Audino reverse and a Landorus. That those weather trios, if that's no, the weather trios are Hoenn, aren't they? Sorry. I'm not sure what the trio of those are, but the Landorus, Thunderous, and Tornadus cards in this set are fantastic. Even just the regular hollows look really, really nice. So here we go, straight into the next pack. Hopefully we can get something half decent to finish off this ETB, whether it be in this pack or in the next couple left. So Petalilil, an Unfezant, and a Thunderous. There you go. Look at that artwork. Even just for a hollow, it makes you want to grade it. That's my opinion. I'm a big fan of artwork, so even a card like that, I'd love to have that in a slab sat on the shelf. So I think this is the last pack now. So the last pack of Black Bolt coming up. It's not been too bad. We have only had one AR, which is a little bit of a shame, but we have a couple of EXs and some nice hollows to go with it. So let's just follow this through. Snivy with Tortuga, an Air Balloon, a Bishop, a Juzion, is that how you say it? A Muna Reverse, and a Cobalion Hollow. Finally, last but not least, we have the White Flare ETB. This one was completely sealed, so it actually took me a moment to get in it. So there we go. We'll just do a quick transition. Don't want you waiting around for 5 minutes like I had to try and find some scissors, find a knife, get anything to get myself in this because I was obviously super excited to open it. So can we get any first pack magic in the ETB to finish off this video? We'll just follow it through. We have a Vullaby, a Garbodor, a Sork, a Simisear, a Patrat reverse, a Zorok reverse, and an Emboar hollow to start us off. So nothing crazy in that, but 8 packs to go. Plenty of packs to try and pull something. So we will see what happens. I don't think I'm going to open much more of this set. I don't believe. I feel like I've opened a fair amount in this video. I will probably just go after singles. I'm not a big fan of master setting them. Not to say that I would say to somebody don't do it. If you collect like that, that's how you collect. But I just tend to collect cards that I like. I tend to just buy a few sealed products on release, and then once they're gone, they're kind of gone. I will then spend my money on picking up cards that I like. A Jellicent EX to finish off that pack. I mean, £8.20 for a regular EX is seriously overvalued in my opinion. Again, they're pulls are pull, but £8.20 for a regular EX is just not going to hold. These prices are massively inflated with the set only being sort of less than a day old. But they're on there just so you can see what the sort of trend is at the moment. So let's see if we get anything in this pack now. Purloin and a Swaddle AR. I mean, look at him just chilling. Are they apples? I'm not sure what they are that he's trying to eat. Let's have a look. I don't know, but he looks like a hungry little boy. Hungry little boy. I understand that. I'm hungry a lot. Anyway, back to the Pokemon. So we have another 5 packs after this. So this would make 6 left. Another code card for you guys. We have a basic energy, of course. The Tepig, a Gothita, Vanillite, a Joltik. If I can get the next card, we'll find out. It's a Siglif, a Giglaf, an Energy Retrieval, a Reverse Litwick, a Reverse Vanillish, and a Gothitelle Hollow. I swear we've had that card about 14 times. I decided up a little bit in between those two little transitions there. There was packs everywhere and I was falling over cardboard on the floor and, you know, don't want to create a health hazard. Another Hollow Energy, which is extremely nice to see. I think that's 3 or 4 different ones we've got now in this video, which is really cool. They'll be going in the binder, in a sleeve definitely, because they just look good. A Swaddle reverse Pokeball, a Gothita reverse, regular reverse, and a Samurott Hollow. So nothing crazy in that one. But we are getting towards the end of our packs now, unfortunately. It's been a lot of fun opening this set. I think this is one of my favourite sets of recent times. In my opinion, Destined Rivals was slightly underwhelming. There's some fantastic cards in that set again, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like it should have been very heavily focused on Team Rocket. Similar to like Team Rocket Returns, obviously the original Team Rocket set with Dark Pokemon. I'd have loved to have seen Dark Pokemon, but I don't know whether the Pokemon Company aren't allowed to do that now, and they've changed it to, Team Rocket's Mewtwo, etc., etc. Again, there's some really nice cards in that set, but I thought it was a little bit underwhelming. Journey Together was fairly nice. There were some half decent cards in that set, but again, nothing too bad to pull either. I think the pull rates were fairly decent. So let's just follow this pack through. We'll carry on going. So Rog and Roller, a Simisear. Oh, missed the Watchdog. So the Watchdog was in the middle of those two. And not the camera. Are we back? We're back. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just try and not do that again. A Ferrothorn, a Trubbish, a Frillish, and to finish off, a Hydreigon EX. I mean, that, as you can see, is one of my chase cards as well, the SIR. I've got a big thing for the lightning cards in this set. As you can see, the Zekrom EX and the Hydreigon both have sort of lightning, stormy backgrounds, which I just think look so cool with the colours. I'd love to pull one of those cards, but it's looking unlikely in this video now. We only have a couple of packs left. That Mandibuzz artwork for a normal card is just, it looks evil. I mean, I know vultures are meant to be scary looking, but that card just looks evil. So the Duran into the Coffee Grigus holo. And I think we are on, we are on to our last pack. Can we get some last pack magic? The old cliche of Pokemon. See if we can pull something massive for this last pack. Follow it through. That's a good start. A Holo Energy, a Woobat, a Patrat, a Blitzel, a Zwelios, an Archon, a Swoobat, a Scrafty. Take your time. A Ducklet. Jeez, I'm really taking my time here, aren't I? So Waddle Reverse and a regular Harlow Archops. So nothing too crazy in that ETB, another just AR. So let's just have a quick recap on what we have pulled this video. I didn't show these obviously because it took me ages to open the ETB, but those are the two promos, the Landorus and the Thundurus. No, Tornadus and Thundurus, sorry. There's the Swordbook Master Ball, the Reshiram EX, the Hollow Pile is so nice on these. The Hydreigon EX, or Hydreigon, if I'm saying that wrong. The Zekrom EX, the Jellicent EX, and we are into the AR, so the Gothita EX, no, AR, sorry. The Golurk, the very first pull of the video, the Joltik, the Simisage, and I believe the last one was this, oh no, the Lipod, forgot about that one. That artwork's so cool. I'm going to say it a million times over. And the Swaddle to finish off. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.